This week on Street Rotting American Style, we're going to Osage City, Kansas, population 2,945, and home of the 10th annual Cruising and Cooking Car Show. Today we'll be taking a look at a 1958 Corvette, a 1931 Ford Model A, a 34 Plymouth sedan, and for all you lead sled fans, a 1950 Merc. These are all coming up next on Street Rotting American Style.
Support for Street Rotting American Style is provided in part by BG Products Incorporated. BG Products Incorporated is dedicated to the development of preventative maintenance services in vehicles for consumers and fleets. In shops all over the world, BG Products provides the driving community with products and services of automotive maintenance. More information can be found on the web at bgfindashop.com. And Ren Radio. Ren Radio can be heard from the web on your computer or smartphone, playing oldies from the 50s, 60s, and early 70s. Oldies like Elvis, Chuck Berry, and the Skyliners, and many more. Nothing but oldies. Ren Radio is online all the time, on the web at wrenradio.net.
They make you look, dream, and sometimes even wish. These are street rods, built or just owned by those who have the same passion. My name is David Wolf, and along with Simon McCormick and Patricia Brown, we travel to admire these passions. These are works of art and are designed with the personality and the ingenuity of the owner in mind. Built in garages, barns, and even under shade trees in communities all across this great land of ours. This is more than just a hobby. This is an addiction. This is Street Rotting American Style.
David.
Yes.
Osage City gave us a call.
Right.
They're having their 10th annual car show.
Okay.
Invited us to come check it out. I say we go do it, man.
I say you're right. Why don't you go find Patricia?
Okay.
I'll go grab the camera gear. We'll head out.
Wow, I never get my way.
Well, don't get used to it.
It is definitely a windy day here in Osage City, but what a fantastic day to have a car show. I am here with Dustin for the 10th annual Cruising and Cooking Car Show. Dustin, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys being here.
We have tons of cars already that have shown up. Tell me, how many cars have you had here?
272 is what I heard a while ago.
270. Is that what you were expecting?
We were hoping.
You were hoping for
We've
that?
never had this many before, so.
So did you have to adjust, or?
We did. We expanded another block from the year before.
Did you?
So, yeah.
Can you ever have too many cars at a car show?
You know, we were actually going to park right down the middle of the street if we had to, so we didn't come to that yet.
So you had the plan B, huh?
Yeah, we did.
You know, something else that I really like about your car show is that you have a lot of extra activities going on. In addition to the cars, what all do you have going on today?
Well, we've tried to make it kid-friendly, you know, have lots of kid stuff. We've got a Hot Wheels race.
Yes.
We do model car contests for the kids. And then we've got a pinstriper here. We've got a dyno machine where they're dynoing for horsepower.
Super
and,
cool.
Yeah, it's and a few other vendors for other stuff. So.
Well, as the wind is picking up, so are we. We are excited to be here today, and we cannot wait to see what cars we have in store for us.
Keith, this is sweet. It's just, there's bling here, it shines, sun is hitting it really nice, but what are we looking at here?
1931 Ford Model A Coupe.
In 1931, the average wage per year was $1,850. The state of Nevada Senate voted to legalize all forms of gambling, and the Star-Spangled Banner becomes the U.S. national anthem.
What have you done for paint?
Made it gloss black and had a base coat, clear coat, and had the flames put on it and louvers put on and painted.
I saw the louvers. That's very fine detail, but you did a little pinstriping on every single louver.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
You didn't do it?
No.
But you had it done?
I had it done.
And why flames?
I like flames.
Yeah, you think it's a dying art, or you still see them around?
Oh, there's still quite a bit of it around.
But you got a lot of pinstriping on this. Front, back,
yeah.
I see a lot of it everywhere here. As I'm looking also around it, I'm gonna go under the louvers, is the engine. What size engine is that?
It's a 350 Chevrolet. And the only reason it's a Chevrolet engine because it had one in it when I got it.
Okay.
Or else they have a Ford in it.
Because you're a Ford man. I'm looking at the carburation system also.
Yeah.
You have a 4-barrel, but it's not really a 4-barrel. What do you have?
It's got two Strongberg 97s on it.
So you got two barrels on this.
Right.
Why did you just go with just a single 4-barrel?
This looks more nostalgic.
It does.
Yeah.
It is sweet. Matter of fact, let's keep going down. The exhaust on this, you have it so you can do uncapped headers.
Yes.
You do that very often?
Not too often. They're awful loud.
Yeah, but why, that's the whole reason to do it, isn't it?
These make a little noise, but not like it's not a radical motor. It's just a stock 350.
No, but at least you can make it sound like it's radical.
Yeah, it's loud.
You get a lot of thumbs up.
Oh yeah, yeah. It draws a crowd.
What's been maybe the funnest crowd you ever had?
Yesterday I had a deal. I was went and filled it up with gas. And I was leaving the station. This lady flagged me down. She was in her, I'm sure, at least the upper 80s.
Oh, really?
She had some big old 4-door boat car, and she wanted to know if I could trade her.
She flagged you down and wanted to trade out with this?
Yeah.
And you didn't?
I said, not today. Maybe later. Yeah. No way.
That's great. So people are appreciating what you have here.
Oh yeah.
How about the interior wise? You said it was done?
Yeah,
right.
it was pretty well done when I got it. It's got 66 Mustang seats in it.
Keep with the Ford tradition.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How about suspension wise?
It's sitting on a 32 Ford frame.
Okay.
It's got a 32 Ford grill and grill shell, 32 firewall, 32 gas tank on the back. So it's got a lot of 32 stuff.
If you look in front of the grill, what do I see there in front?
It's a moon tank.
What are you using that for?
Nothing right now, just for looks. When they come out in the 50s and 60s, when drag racers were racing these cars, they would use that for their gas tank, because at that time the gas tank, there was a flap here that opened up and their gas tank was right above your lap. And they didn't want to race those and have a wreck with that gasoline sitting in.
So they thought it'd be easier in case you run into somebody, it should be in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's much safer, I think.
Yeah, that's only 2 gallon. You could make about 3 quarter-mile runs, and then you have to fill it up again.
How much gas mileage you get with this?
I don't ever check because I don't want to know.
You don't want to know?
No.
I got one more question for you. As always, can we hear this bad boy?
Sure.
All right, Jeanette, you guys have got some fantastic activities today at the Cruisin' Cooking Car Show, and we are at the Intoxication Simulator right now. You've got to tell me, I'm looking at those cool goggles.
Yep.
Tell me about it.
Okay, we're having the participant put these goggles on, and it's a simulator that makes you look like you're drunk.
Okay.
And we have the person walk the line as they do in the cop shows and whatever, and just see how well they can walk the line.
See how well they can walk.
Yeah.
All right. Now can I put these on and go drive a car?
No.
Can I pick one of the cars to go drive?
No.
No.
I don't think they would like that.
All right. Well, I look at those things and I think about, I see the shows and all of that. How hard can it be to walk a line?
That's right, yeah. This really distorts it, and I suppose is what gives you the vision of, when you are trying to drive, So, and it's just it's just kind of an eye opener to the people to see, that haven't, what it would be like.
Deters people from doing it. Hopefully that doesn't happen for them.
Yeah.
I will tell you, this is the first time I've ever had to walk this line. I'm just saying it right now, but I'm going to try it with the goggles on.
Okay.
All right, we'll see. Do I take my sunglasses off?
Yeah, probably better.
All right, well, we're going to see how well I do here.
Okay.
I think David's got $20 that I don't stay on the line.
Okay.
So, I got money riding on this.
Okay, we'll see.
All right, let's see here. All right, are we good?
I'm rolling.
I'm not ready. You can roll all you want. All right. Okay. Holy cow. Heel to toe, right? Heel. Whoa! I was on a hill. Hold on. All right. If you look ahead, it's harder because you don't.
Well, do that.
Okay, hold on. All right, there we go. I really didn't think it was going to be too bad, and truly, there is absolutely no way that if my vision was like this, I could drive for sure. So awesome simulation.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'll just go take a car for a spin right now.
It takes a special breed to own a lead sled, and we feel Al fits into that category with his 1950 Mercury. It's coming up on Street Rotting American Style.
You're sitting at home, you wish you had a hot rod, this is it. or you're sitting at home and mama's mad at you, can just spend a load of money on parts, this is still the hot rod you want. I found its owner. This is Al. Al, oh, what are we looking at?
That's the 1950 Merc.
In 1950, the Flash Gordon comic strip was first published. TV Saturday morning children's programming begins, and singer Stevie Wonder was born.
I bought this car actually 4 years ago. It was a 30-year-old custom. It was.
So it's been setting low as a lead sled for 30-some years.
No, it was high then. It was a pretty poorly done car. It was okay, but it had a lot of fiberglass in it. It had been shaved and chopped and all that stuff. But it was a tired old car, 30 years on the street and getting pretty beat up. So I bought this car for my wife.
This isn't your car.
No, this is my wife's car. It's my money pit.
No, and I noticed it says her Merc, his money pit on the back.
Yeah.
But I have to disagree, buddy. I don't think it's a money pit. I think you've built a treasure. This thing's amazing.
It's been a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to drive. That's the main thing about this car.
I imagine so. Al, correct me if I'm wrong, but a lead sled is called a lead sled because if they were to take off the molding or fill in any dents or whatever, they used lead back in the day, right?
Right, that's right. They took all the chrome off. They called that shaving the car. Take the door handles off and the chrome off the hood, the trunk, and different places, and then they'd fill all them holes back up with lead. So what it boiled down to is we had to redo the entire car. Now we put lead back in the car like it should have been.
Hold on. You put lead back in the car is the way they would have done it in the old school.
That's right, back in the 50s. So
that's a real lead sled, folks. That's awesome.
37 pounds of lead back in that
37 pounds of lead.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, guys, if you're gonna think you're gonna make an old school lead sled like this, be smart about it. Lead is hazardous. It can make you stupid and cause kid problems. You don't want that. Find a professional like Al did.
Yep.
He did a great job. This thing is sweet. There is no inch of this car that is not done. I mean, this is a lead sled, old school hot rod, and it's done right. Do you have any plans to do anything in the future?
No, it's pretty much, this is it. My wife wanted an old Merc.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't blame her.
And we used to go to Reno all the time, the Hot August Night Show out there. And these old Mercs would be going down the road, and she said, I'd love to have one. Well,
heck yeah.
That was where all this started. And so I took this car back to Reno and put her in it and sent her down that street.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
That was my big thing with that, is accomplishing that. And
That's cool.
She loves to drive the car. And we put a couple 100 miles a week on the car.
Al, you got this thing nearly laying frame. It's sitting on the lake pipes. When you were going through this build, did it cross your mind to go static or air?
Well, the air was what we were intending to do with the car. I put the Ride-Tech system on this car, and it's a pretty complicated affair to achieve that. But I wanted to have the car so when you let the air out, the car would sit on the ground. We're just showing off at a car show. That's all we're doing.
Sometimes you'll see these guys and they'll be cruising through car shows, especially at night, and they'll drop the tail into that thing and make some sparks. But this thing's so pretty, I'd almost be scared to do that. I imagine it could if you wanted it to.
Yeah, we can do that. Occasionally you'll forget to raise this car and get ready to leave, so you get a lot of sparks. This ain't the first set of pipes I put on this car.
Well, hey, that's street rod, man. We're always changing stuff. We're always thinking about what we're going to do.
Yeah, that draws a lot of attention. You don't go in very many places and go inside without coming out and finding the cars surrounded with people, you know.
Are you kind of nervous when you lift to leave it and go into the store or something?
Well, it's a car, you know. You need to drive it. You need to share it. You got to share the car with the public. That's what it's all about,
That's
you know.
right, man.
Have fun with it. So
that's cool.
A lot of money, but so what?
You know what? It's gorgeous. So what? It's awesome. It's beautiful, amazing. One more question for you. Can we hear this bad boy?
Sure.
Fire it up, baby.
It's not unusual to go on a double date, unless you try double dating in a vet. At least that's what Craig told us. We have Craig and his 58 Corvette next on Street Rodding American Style.
Craig, we don't get very many vets on the show, and we get chastised sometimes by the vet club owners, but I love this vet. Tell me exactly, what are we looking at here?
It's a 1958 Corvette, hardtop convertible.
In 1958, Elvis Presley enters the U.S. Army. Life expectancy was 69 years of age, and Legos are introduced.
A hardtop convertible, how often do you take that hardtop off it?
Oh, not that much anymore. Back when I was a kid, we used to take it off and leave it in the park and then take off and go riding around all night. And go
You
out
left
of
it in the
town.
park?
Yeah, and then we come back, put it back on.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, when you were a kid, how long have you had this?
Oh, since 1966.
66?
Yeah.
And what year is this again?
58.
How much did you pay for it?
$1,895.
$1,895.
Yeah, and I probably paid too much then. So.
Then?
Yeah.
But would you ever sell it?
Oh, probably not. I've had chances to sell it, and I've passed it up, and I'm glad I did.
Okay. If somebody offered you an amount, what amount would turn your head?
Probably 30, 40,000.
30, 40,000.
I'd guess. I don't know.
Sure.
You know.
So what's going to happen to it when you decide to get rid of it? Is it going to go to somebody you know, or?
It'll be my son over there.
Your son gets this.
Yeah.
You are so lucky.
Yeah.
Now, just in case you want to inherit somebody into your family, I'm open.
You're there.
Dang right.
Okay.
Now, tell me what's under the hood. Is it stock?
It's a 350.
So not stock.
It's not quite stock. I'm not sure. I got it from my son-in-law, and he's not sure what was in it. His dad had it. So I'm really not sure what's inside of it, but we put it on the dyno a while ago.
What'd you turn?
I think it's only about 220, 30 horsepower.
But still.
Just there. But it sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Decent, so, yeah.
This is not the stock color. What color was it when you first got it?
It was a kind of a dark navy blue lacquer when I got it.
Okay.
But when I've worked on it, I can see that it's been red and white.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what color is it now? I can't really tell.
It's supposed to be a Chrysler black cherry.
I was going to say, sometimes I see it black.
Yeah.
Sometimes it has almost like a deep purple look to it.
Yeah. It's a little different. Depends how the sun's shining. So.
Yeah. Now, there's got to be some fun stories. You got any fun stories about this car?
Oh, yeah. Some of them I can tell you and some I can't.
Which ones can you tell me?
Well, gosh, I don't know. There's been... we used to double date in the car quite a bit.
Wait. Double? It's a two-seater.
Yeah, I know, but it was cozy in there. Well, one person would steer, the other would stick his leg across and push the gas or the clutch, whatever, And it used to be a lot of fun, but, we bent a little different back then.
Yeah. So you don't double date very much anymore in this?
No. I struggle just getting into driving, so, yeah.
Any other fun stories about it? Like romance stories about you and your wife? Did you court your wife in this?
Oh, yeah.
Did it sway her to kind of turn her head toward you? Or was it all you?
Yeah, no, it wasn't me. It was the car. Yeah, it was. Yeah, if I had had this, well, I wouldn't have had her.
Yeah, she would have her.
Nah.
So what you're saying is your son's lucky because you found her. Now he gets the car.
That's
all
right.
because of this car, you get the car. I love the math.
It's a big circle. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now, are you done working on it?
Oh no, I've been working on it since 1966, and I don't know if I'll ever get done. It just takes time and money, and then me personally, I'm about done on it. It's up to him now to take it from here and to put his money and time in it. So.
Well, love the car.
No, thank
love
you.
it. It's
Thank
a vet.
you.
Like I said, we don't get very many vets.
Yeah.
But Craig, can you do me a favor? Can we hear this bad boy?
Oh, sure.
I'm here with Jeremy Harwood, and we are at the seat belt convincer. Now, do I call you Jeremy? Do I call you officer? What do I?
Master Trooper or
Master
Trooper. Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm trying to get out of a ticket, is there anything else I can call you to?
Sir.
Sir? Okay, all right. Well, we are at the seatbelt convincer. Tell me a little bit about this simulator.
Well, it's to convince people to wear the seatbelts.
Okay.
It simulates a speed of 5 to 8 mile an hour crash.
Okay.
And we try to throw a little math in there, add their body weight to show what the force it would be to if you tried to hold yourself off the dash without using your seatbelt.
Okay.
To convince people to wear their seatbelt.
All right, so the women actually give you their body weight when
Not
they
usually.
get on?
We try to pick a nice weight.
Go about 20 pounds, 30 pounds lower. That's
we
what
even
you
try
can call.
50 to 100 pounds.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Way to go. So you had kids, adults. Who all you had on this simulator so far
Everybody today is more.
Everybody
It's
today.
ridden it. You got children, boys and girls, and then you got middle teens, and then you got 20s, and you even got older people that's ridden
Okay,
it.
I saw a monkey. Did the monkey come around the ride?
I didn't see the monkey come over
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
We should try to get the monkey on
We
it. That would be
should,
a good
yeah.
call. Well, I think I'm ready. I think I'm up for it.
Okay.
I never crash at all, so this will be new to me.
You've got a piece of wood you can knock on.
Yeah.
Famous last words.
Actually, I crash all the time. That's why they're are laughing over there. So, all right, I think I'm ready.
Okay, let's go to the other side and climb on.
All right. All right, so I put the seatbelt on, right?
Put the seatbelt on, gotta wear it properly.
Okay.
Okay, we gotta hold, you gotta take your glasses off.
I gotta take, okay. You know what? I'm gonna get those goggles. Hey, Si, trade me out.
Safety first.
Safety first. You know, that way I can simulate like 2 at once here. Okay. Hey, can I wear your hat?
No.
No?
No, I can't wear the hat. No. That's like handing my...
I could like take a gun too with me and look. No.
That's like giving you my firstborn. I can't do that. No. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. I am ready.
Simulates a 5-mile-an-hour crash.
Do I put my head back?
Just sit normal.
Just sit normal.
Just like you would be in a driver's seat. Okay. Are you scared?
Just a little bit.
Just a little? Are you sure you're scared?
I am, just a little bit.
Say you're scared real loud.
No. I can't admit that to the guys over there because, you know.
I think they heard you.
I gotta be tough.
It's on tape. I think they heard you. Here we go.
Okay. Oh, God. That was horrible. All right. Oh, gotta take these off first. Thank you so much, Master Trooper.
You're welcome.
I think you guys got the idea.
Street rotting is all about the family, and Robbie understands that. Robbie and his 34 Plymouth are next on Street Rotting American Style.
Kids, hold on to your hats because I'm all over the place looking at all kinds of cars. I found the one. It is majestic and royal. This is the owner, Robbie Rowe. Robbie, what are we looking at?
It's a 33 Plymouth sedan.
In 1933, the chocolate chip cookie was created, singer Willie Nelson was born, and the board game Monopoly was invented.
Just an old junker that I drive around, rattle trap. My kids love it.
Your kids love it. That's what I noticed about it.
Yeah.
We've got all these cars here, and what drew me to it is because this is my style. I love the old school hot rods, and it's got 4 doors on it, and you can haul the family around it.
Yeah, this is all about the family. It's not just about what you can do, because I got bikes and everything, but I can't put everybody in a bike, you know. So I built a 4-door car, throw my kids in the back, throw the cooler in the back, go have some fun. Yeah. You know, have some sun, see some good cars, meet some great people.
Awesome. Oh, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's Street Rotting American style, man. Why a Plymouth?
Well, I kind of picked a Plymouth because the window height on the side isn't very tall, so I don't have to spend a lot of time chopping the top and doing a lot of basic fabrication like you do in a Model A or a Model T.
So you haven't chopped the top off?
No, this is all original. The body's completely original, rust-free body. A couple bullet holes in it. It's solid, all metal. Like I said, we just sanded the rust, clear coated it. That's all it's been done.
That's really cool to me because, you know, I like the stance. I mean, as you look at the thing, the stance is perfect, but you haven't done much to it other than the drop axle in the front.
That's correct.
So this is pretty much the ride height and the window height that we'd have back in the day, back in 33, 34.
Correct. You don't have to alter it and spend a whole lot of time chopping the top and doing stuff. Just slap the body on the frame and put a little tricks on it and go.
This is steel, man.
All steel, all original body, no fiberglass parts, no body work has been done on it.
You haven't done anything to it as far as the body goes?
No. No.
Except for maybe play with the bullet holes.
Yeah, I sealed up some bullet holes.
And there's lead back there. And we were talking, I thought, man, that's cool. This dude really went old school and actually leaded it in the holes like a lead sled, even though it's not.
Originally, back in the 20s and 30s, they didn't use body putty. They actually used lead to blend in the body seams where the body panels would go together. So where the bullet holes happened to be was where they had leaded it in. So we just heated up and bubbled up that lead to seal the hole instead of finishing it. And we kept the hole there, so but it's sealed up. Right,
that's really
sealed it up. Doesn't have air conditioning. It handles like a lumber wagon. But it's fun. I mean, people like stuff that's unfinished. That the rat rods think outside the box. Yeah. They don't go with the same thing everybody else. Everybody puts their own personal spin on it. Yeah. So, you know, it's got a old whiskey bottle for an overflow.
You put your own personal spin on it right here with the oxygen bottle.
Yeah, it's old, so I stuck an old oxygen bottle on it because, you know, it's so old it needs oxygen, just to get down the road. So,
does it get down the road?
Oh, it does all right.
You said it handles like a lumber wagon.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
It's got a V8 in there.
Yeah, it's got a 350 Chevy. It's got some old Corvette valve covers. Got turbo 350, nothing fancy. Like I said, just something to get in and go to a car show and have fun with the family.
Well, it looks like it does it, man. What are the plans in the future with this bad boy? Are we gonna go lower? I mean, it's set in original. Are you gonna channel it and set it down, or what?
Nope, I want to finish the interior. I've got a 331 Hemi that I'm working on right now to put in it. I want to put vintage air in it. I want it to make really nice on the inside so you can drive down the highway in the AC, but I want to keep it just like this on the outside.
You've done a good job, man.
Thank
it
you.
looks sweet. I mean, personally for me, I'd probably put some smoothies on there, but you kept it old school cool and you did a good job. It's setting low, it's looking mean, and it's ready to go for a ride.
Yeah.
I think I got one more question for you.
All right.
Can we hear this bad boy?
Absolutely.
Fire it up!
All right.
See, now, aren't you glad I talked you into going to Osage City?
Definitely. Matter of fact, I saw some really sweet rides,
Heck
starting
yeah,
with
man.
Craig's 58
Oh,
Fit.
sweet.
He had it since 1966 and only paid $1,800 for it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, try doing that today. And then Keith's Model A, it was all the detail in the pinstripe that caught my eye, especially on the louvers. Now, I saw you on the other side of the street. What did you find?
All right, listen to this.
Yeah.
I found Robbie's 34 Plymouth, right?
All right, yeah.
No chop to it. I didn't know you could do that. It was an original stock.
It looks chopped, doesn't it?
Yeah, I didn't know that about Plymouth. It was really cool. So
Right.
that taught me something. Then I find this dude named Al. He's got a 1950 Mercury lead sled, man.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Yeah.
37 pounds of lead he put back into the car. It's a real
lead sled.
dude. It was slick, man.
Well, if you enjoy seeing these sweet rides, then join us again next week and see why street rodding is more than just a hobby.
It's an addiction.
Support for Street Rodding American Style is provided in part by BG Products Incorporated. BG Products Incorporated is dedicated to the development of preventative maintenance services in vehicles for consumers and fleets. In shops all over the world, BG Products provides the driving community with products and services of automotive maintenance. More information can be found on the web at bgfindashop.com. And Ren Radio. Ren Radio can be heard from the web on your computer or smartphone, playing oldies from the 50s, 60s, and early 70s. Oldies like Elvis, Chuck Berry, and the Skyliners, and many more. Nothing but oldies. Ren Radio is online all the time, on the web at wrenradio.net.